Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've now turned into Wheeler's Weekend Jams Radio. This is episode 2. We got a big show going on today. Big show. Sad day though. My friend Jackie Gardner passed away a few years ago, and her birthday would have been today. She would be 27 years old, and actually the week she did pass away is actually when I started my first radio show on Windy City Underground about 3 years ago. So it's pretty crazy that it's already been that long. So this show is definitely dedicated to my friend Jackie. And also, sad news in the music world. Kim Fowley, musician, writer, and producer. He was a huge hit in the Hollywood scene during the 60s and 70s. He just died on January 15th. He was 75 years old, and he was the producer of the all-girl 70s rock act, The Runaways. So rest in peace, Mr. Kim Fowley. And right now, we're going to start off the show with some positivity to lift the spirits, because it's never easy to get over a death, and I pray for all the families out there. And this song is for you. I'm going to start it off with Manana, Shaky Earth. Why not? Check these guys out. They are from Australia, and they rock. Hopefully soon they'll be coming to the States, and they will be taking over the world. So enjoy this song. We'll be right back.
She sings like a bird as the tower falls down from the shaky earth. The kids, they all run to the place where the city meets the ocean in the sun. Yes, I did. I wanna go back there and be that kid.
All right, great song. That was Manana with Shaky Earth. Go check those guys out on their Facebook. Now it's time to get serious and some Wheeler's Weekend Jams poetry. This one is called Box to Box, and I wrote this back in April of 2012. Face towards the wall with forgiveness. That is all what is left. Another move, another box to box. Time to put on your shoes. This candle has been lit before. It starts with a thought, then comes the downpour. Hopefully this is a jinx, maybe an afterlife effect. You could never control it. This is just another beauty. Look through the window of doubt. You could never go back to the end, even if she was your best friend. When will this be controlled? This candle has been lit before. It starts with a thought, then comes the downpour. Hopefully this is a jinx, maybe an afterlife effect. You could never control it. This is just another beauty. Questioning yourself about the lies and help while talking all at once. Jittering with a fragile mind while this life goes through time. Grab my hand so we can finally climb. Hopefully this is a jinx, maybe an afterlife effect. You could never control it. This is just another beauty. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Wheeler's Weekend Jams poetry right there. Hope it didn't bore ya. Sometimes it gets a little dramatic, sometimes it gets a little romantic. Hey, that was a poem right there. I just totally rhymed. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But seriously, thank you for tuning in once again. We have a lot to talk about after this upcoming song by you-know-who, Pengus Khan, and it's called Whoppers. So get your hooters out if you know what I'm saying.
Whoppers. 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 Look at those whoppers coming my way, going ham on these whoppers cause they're calling my name. Motorboating, slapping them and tugging those nips. My day's going great with my mouth full of tits. Look at these whoppers coming my way, going ham on these whoppers cause they're calling my name. Motorboating, slapping them and tugging those nips. Things are going great when my mouth's full of tits. I know you like a big butt chick, but this one's gonna be about some big old tits. Monsters, bobblers, sweet like cobbler. Got enough milk to feed 23 toddlers. Watermelons are great, and yes, we like apples. No job, big or small, that we won't tackle. When I'm driving in my pickup, looking over my shoulder, walking down the street, them some mighty fine boulders. Everybody loves them, even other chicks. Right in between them is where I put my dick. My mouth starts moving like a guppy when I see a tight bra stuffed full of puppies. I start feeling loopy, body starts to shake. Just go ahead and pull them rascals out, for goodness sake. They're the life of the party, whole lot of fun. I'll be the hot dog and you could be the bun. Look at those whoppers coming my way, going ham on these wobblers cause they're calling my name. Motorboating, slapping them and tugging those nips. My day's going great with my mouth full of tits. Look at these whoppers coming my way, going ham on these whoppers cause they're calling my name. Motorboating, slapping them and tugging those nips. Things are going great when my mouth's full of tits. What's that I hear? Your titties are saying they need some air. Let them puppies breathe, let them puppies breathe. Let them puppies breathe, let them puppies breathe. Hey, looky here. Those titties are dying to get some air. Let them puppies breathe, let them puppies breathe. Let them puppies breathe, let them puppies breathe. Busting out of your brassiere, I'm a deer in the headlights, but without no fear. Lifted up your bra and just slide right out like a magnet to metal, about to go in my mouth. Talking about whoppers if you just tuned in, like when you tune in Tokyo, you can't help but grin. It must be psychological, I can't explain why. They used to make me crazy back in junior high. Checking out the Miggins sitting in a tight shirt. You know what you're doing, just making my nuts hurt. And I start feeling giddy about that skeet all over those titties. You think I'm kinda vulgar, you think I'm kinda foul. I'm a watcher in the woods, kinda like a woodsy owl. It's hard not to miss them, I just wanna kiss them. Slap them up a little bit and then I gently twist them. Look at those whoppers coming my way, going ham on these wobblers cause they're calling my name. Motorboating, slapping them and tugging those nips. My day's going great with my mouth full of tits. Look at these whoppers coming my way, going ham on these whoppers cause they're calling my name. Motorboating, slapping them and tugging those nips. Things are going great when my mouth's full of tits. What's that I hear? Your titties are saying they need some air. Let them puppies breathe, let them puppies breathe. Let them puppies Those titties are dying to get some air. Let them puppies breathe. Let them puppies breathe. Let them puppies breathe. Let them puppies breathe. Look at those whoppers coming my way, going ham on these wobblers 'cause they're calling my name. Motorboating, slapping them and tugging those nips. My day's going great with my mouth full of tits. Look at these whoppers coming my way, going ham on these wobblers 'cause they're calling my name. Motorboating, slapping them and tugging those nips. Things are going great when my mouth's full of tits.
Is that if this is legalized, then everybody is going to have unlimited access to pot. And unlike other people that are responsible, irresponsible child abusers are going to have free access.
I'm not sure if you know, but everybody has the ability to get their hands on pot right now, whether it's legal or not. I just feel like if you legalize this particular drug, it could cut out certain things in the criminal justice system, as
like
far
what?
as the overcrowding of prisons, as far as putting us on our criminal record to prevent us from getting loans, prevent us from getting homes. Just the whole thing around recreational weed is not making any sense to me.
If you want to qualify for a home, then why don't you just not smoke pot? Why don't you just not
we're
get
in a
arrested?
deficit right now. We got to try to find ways on getting out. So I figure if we got half of the states legalizing pot, if the rest of the community legalizes pot, that frees up taxpayers' money. That allows us to do something with this extra funds as far as fixing everything from
I don't know what you're
pothole in
saying
the
about
street to a stadium.
freeing up
So I'm down with it.
taxpayers' money. What do you mean free up taxpayers' money?
Well,
what is that?
For me, I'm a taxpayer, okay? And I have one example. For me, I'm a taxpayer. My bus get pulled over and they say they smell weed like they do all the time, okay? They find a grinder on my bus that has .01 of residue inside of it. Okay, they lock me up, they strip me, and then they find out I'm a rapper and they want to know how fine is Nicki Minaj. They want to take pictures and they want to let me go. They obviously charge me with .01. I go to court, I go to trial, and then they say, you pack your own bags. Is this your grinder? I tell them no. Well, who pack your bags? They find out my security does it. They drop my case, and then they pick it up on my security, who obviously beats the case. If that's not a waste of taxpayers' time and money, I don't know what it is.
All right.
That was Nancy Grace interviewing 2 Chainz, the rapper, about marijuana and the legalization and so on. Actually, before they even were getting into that little argument there was a story that Nancy Grace was showing 2 Chainz that these young parents were giving their 2-3-year-old kids a joint to smoke, which is completely insane, of course. So wrong in so many ways, but at the same time, it doesn't surprise me in this world that we live in. I always compare this generation to the movie Idiocracy, and it's becoming that slower day by day. Mike Judge was right. But anyways, now that pot is being legalized state to state, they will try and find any story about someone who is not all mentally stable and bring out a story like this that will have the people's heads spinning. Of course, now that weed is being legal, like I said, they're going to find a story like this, somebody who is mentally unstable, and they're going to use that to not make it legal anymore. They'll do that with anything. If you use it wisely and keep it to yourself, there's no harm. Nancy Grace is an idiot who actually should just roll up a joint and then talk. That would have been something I would have liked to listen to in that interview. 2 Chainz should have been like, hey, Nancy Grace, let's smoke a joint and then we can talk. But then again, she's the type that would smoke the joint and then cut off her husband's penis, like in that recent story in the UK. Because she is one of the mentally unstable ones out there. Nancy Grace just doesn't think before she talks. She kind of just keeps it going. And of course, she's going to interview somebody like 2 Chainz, because he's a rapper, and he raps about sex, drugs, smoking weed, as do so many other artists. They're not hurting anybody. It's called freedom of speech, something that this world forgets time to time. But there's really nothing we can do about that. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Wheeler's Weekend Jams Radio. Remember, tune in, tune out on every weekend right here on Wheeler's Weekend Jams Radio. Remember, don't take any shit from anyone. Breathe in and breathe out. Music is what it's all about, people. Have a good one.
Should I be getting paid for this, boys?
Yes, Bubbles, get high. This is fun.
That water bong's so smooth, you don't realize how high you're getting till it's too late.